I'm standing in front of one of the most controversial buildings, not just in the city, but in the country, 26 Federal Plaza in Manhattan. I'm New York One political reporter Ayana Harry, and that brings us to one question. What's happening inside?
Make a hole.
The bait, please.
26 Federal Plaza is home to the FBI, Homeland Security, ICE, and other federal agencies. We're just a few blocks away from City Hall. So here's some context. When President Trump returned to the White House in January, he vowed to ramp up arrests, detentions, and deportations. In July, the president's border czar, Tom Homan, promised to deploy more ICE agents throughout New York City, saying he would flood the zone. Inside 26 Federal Plaza, there is an immigration court where some people have been detained right after their hearings, including a 6-year-old girl who was recently taken into custody with her mother and deported to Ecuador. There's also a controversial processing center inside where advocates say migrants have been held for days. And there's footage from last month which shows overcrowding and seemingly unsanitary conditions. My colleague Nourlane Khawaja spent the day inside the building. What did you see?
Yeah, it was really interesting in there. You know, there's different agencies. It's not just ICE who are the main agency behind the arrests and detentions, but Customs and Border Protection, ATF agents as well. Most of them are masked. Some of them have their guns visible. Not all of them have their badges visible. On the 10th floor is where there is this detention center. That's how the immigration advocates see it. But of course, the Trump administration calls it a processing center. So on this day, the 2 immigrants that I saw detained were taken down the stairwell very quickly without any sort of notice.
Could you see any reaction from them?
They appeared confused. Nothing was said to them aside from the fact that these immigration attorneys that I was with and shadowing for the day, they were speaking to them in English and in Spanish to try to let them know about their constitutional rights.
You reached out to the Department of Homeland Security and to ICE. What did you hear back?
An ICE spokesperson telling New York One in a statement at the end of the day, ICE officers are sworn to uphold immigration laws mandated by Congress. It comes down to one question. Is this person violating our nation's immigration laws? If the answer is yes, they're committing a crime, and we're going to enter them into removal proceedings.
Some New York City lawmakers are demanding Governor Kathy Hochul shut off the electricity in the building. And State Attorney General Letitia James just filed a brief in support of a lawsuit filed by detainees who were held here inside of 26 Federal Plaza. They claim they were held in inhumane conditions. Follow New York One for more coverage as the situation here develops.